Okay, so hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is 7 days, 7 oceans, and tarot messages for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the 14th of September. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. I'll find the links below. So let's start. Aquarius, let's see the overall energy for Aquarius people for this week. We have the letting go. Okay, you're doing it anyways, right? So, the more you are going to practice the art of letting go for this week, the more life is going to be more lighter and easier for you guys. So, once we learn the art of letting go, no, then things become super easy. It's like in the starting it is very difficult to let go of certain kind of people, situations, or things. But trust me, Aquarius, I'm telling you with experience, and I know it really well now. Once you learn the art of once you learn the art of letting go properly, then nothing can stop you from moving forward, and your life is going to be much more easier and peaceful. Every circumstance, every person, every situation, or and a lot of small things that we keep ourselves attaching to, when we learn the art of letting go of those things, those people, those situations that are not aligning with our values or our path anymore, trust me, it's more easier for you to breathe, more easier for you to love yourself, and more easier for you to have a comfortable life ahead of you. Okay, so the overall energy is of letting go and just be. Okay, let's see the cards for this week. For it, we have the receptivity. See, being in the receptive energy is the most important thing that you can work on these days. Being receptive means not trying to go against the flow, not trying to change and fix or control anything in your life, and whatever the universe is giving you, whatever answers, messages, lessons, blessings, you are receiving them like, what we call that, prasad. I don't know the English of that. You are just receiving that blessings in your life, okay, as if this is how your life should be exactly. So being in the receiving mode, being in the receptive mode is actually going to make your life much more easier than trying to fix it or trying to go against the flow or trying to control it or change it. Being receptive to the energies are going to give you more and more positive energies while you are practicing that. Being receptive is also a very rigorous thing to do in the start, but when we start doing that, when we start practicing that, it becomes easier and we become more and more cleaner and cleaner from inside. Ninth, we have the change. Now you guys need to understand this very deeply, that change is the only constant. If you are trying to hold on to something or someone, like I'm never letting this go, I'm never allowing this thing to change, it's impossible. You cannot keep anything to yourself without it getting changed or affected with time. So something is shifting, something is changing. It's slow and sure thing, and you might be a little bit scared or skeptical of going with the flow, going with the changes ahead of you, and being stuck on the idea of keeping something or someone the way you want it. So you guys need to release that thing, and you guys need to learn this mantra for this day. Change is the only constant. Okay. 10th, we have the sharing. Now Aquarius, from where, well, like from your side, whatever you can share in a beautiful and positive way with others, please do that, because sharing is going to bring you a lot of blessings and lot of love and lot of positive energies from the universe's side. But do it unconditionally. If you are helping somebody, if you're posting it on social media and trying to portray yourself as a as god or something, then you are doing the exact opposite of what you should be doing. The sharing that we are talking about is the silent sharing, the sharing that actually makes someone happy, or someone's life a little bit easier to deal with, and without any kind of expectation that you are going to get something good in return, or this good karma is going to add good things in your life, then it's a transaction, then it's a manipulation. So without manipulating the outcome of your good deeds, share whatever you can share from your side. Of course it's going to come back to you in a beautiful way and positive way at some point of time, but do not expect it, or do not show it off, right? That's the deal here. 11th, we have the silence. The more you are going to stay with yourself, the more you are going to get clearer and louder answers from within yourself for the questions, for the problems that you are seeking the answers from, for maybe from the outside world. You don't have to rely on the outside world to get your life sorted, because trust me, every one of us knows the answer from within ourselves, but we just want the other people to give us the validation that we are thinking the right thing, and we are making the right decision, or making the right choice, especially when it comes to our emotional things, right? We almost all of us knows the answer 99.9% of the times. So when we go to some astrologer or tarot reader or somebody, we just know the answers. In tarot, the energies are subconsciously ingrained, and we are just making it visible to the client, visible to ourselves. So silence is the key here. The more you are going to practice to be with yourself, the more you are going to get your answers loud and clear. So practice silence at least 10-15 minutes per day, and see your life changing for you guys. Okay. 12th, we have the master. Now this is the time for you to have self mastery. You have the power, you can achieve this self mastery with yourself. You can achieve this with practice, with time. You will be able to have certain kind of mastery over certain situation in your life. For most of you it's spiritual, but it can be anything in your life. But by any chance that you feel like now you need somebody by your side, a guru, a mentor, an expert, somebody who can help you to go through some kind of obstacles or challenges, this is the right time for you to connect with that person, that energy, the master, you can say. When the disciple is ready, the master appears. So you will find somebody by your side, whatever you're looking for, a mentor, a guru, a master, whatever it is, very very soon if you're looking for that. But you can be your own master too if you are going to walk on this path. But definitely taking help is highly 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 recommended. It will help you. 13th, we have the thunderbolt, losing my shit. So it's like something is falling apart, some kind of limiting belief, some kind of conditioning, some kind of illusion. The truth is coming out, and it's shaking your roots, it's shaking your energies from the core. So this is not a bad thing actually. This is the tower card from the tarot deck, from the Rider Waite tarot deck. We call them similar. But Thunderbolt is the energy that's something striking you surprisingly and shocking you, and it's going to actually make the illusion, make the falsehood fall apart, so that it can make room for something brand new, something that is required for your growth, for your next chapter in your life. You might be manifesting a new life, a new chapter in your life. That is how it is going to start. The manifestation game is going to start. Okay. So this is a part of your manifestation. Instead of feeling like I am being punished, or universe hates me, or what the hell is going on, this is the new path ahead of you. Okay. Something is falling apart because the roots were very very weak. Now you have the opportunity to have stronger roots and stronger base. Okay. Cool. For some of you it's a major spiritual awakening happening, if especially if you are working on your spiritual strength or spiritual growth. 14th, we have the morality. Don't get stuck in this bad moral values, or society telling you, or people telling you this should be like this should be like this. They themselves are not happy, and they don't want anybody else to be happy also. Okay. So the moral things, the moral values, the moral ground that people are trying to trap you with, try to get out of them because they are dead. So people keeps on changing the moral values, the moral ethics or something according to their own wishes. It's not fixated. I mean, you will understand with each passing like decade, you are going to see other moral values. You are going to see new energies, new found texts. But all the society wants from the person who is growing in their life is to keep them trapped in certain ways. So don't get trapped in these dead values or these things that other people think are right for you. You know better than everyone else. Okay, so don't get trapped in these energies, in those energies. For you, the guidance here is the experiencing. See, you have a lot of experience and wisdom and knowledge and a lot of understanding of what you should be doing in certain situations in situations in your life. Okay, so you are experiencing maybe a same kind of situation in your life again. So what you are going to do this time is the real answer here, is the real game changer here. If you are going to operate with the same energies that you were operating in the situation before, or you are going to do something differently this time, you are going to act upon these energies differently, or handle this situation differently, is the answer here. So you choose very very wisely with your wisdom, with your experiences in your life, what you are going to choose as an answer for a situation that uh, might be happening again and again. So this is just like a test that you have to pass. Hmm? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.